A Christian may not go and bow down to Oloku or bow down to Miokuku Sheshe. But a Christian has the idol of money, has the idol of sex, has the idol of fame, has the idol of TV, of mobile phone. Idols litter our life. We are prostituting under strange trees, bowing our heads to the God of this world. Israel was a spiritual prostitute. You know what? I sat down one day and I asked myself, what did Israel want that God could not give her? God was running after them as if he's a lover that does not have work to do. They will turn their back on him and go and prostitute with idols. He will come after them with a love that does not die. No wonder Jeremiah said, I have loved you with an everlasting love. What did God not show them? He showed them power. He showed them mercy. He showed them love. He showed them grace. He showed them their future. See what I want to give you. Yet at the slightest opportunity, they will go and prostitute with stick. Oh my God. Prostitute with wood. Prostitute with iron. A God that is not even a God in itself. How do you make something that you have to carry around? It doesn't have leg. It doesn't have a hand. You have to carry it. You are carrying your God around. You carry it. Some of you, your God is in your pocket. Some of you, you tie it on your waist. What a weak God. Our God is omnipotent. If you put me in the deepest pit of darkness, he's there. Omnipresent. There's nothing beyond his power. Nothing takes him unawares. I don't need to carry him. He carries me. He carries me. And you see, while I meditated on today's teaching, the Lord told me, your generation is beginning to look like that. Imagine a Christian saying that he will not marry unless he cohabits with a sister. You don't know who a Christian is. A Christian is separate. If we find the words thinking in your head, there's something wrong with your sanctification. We don't act like the world. We don't live like the world. The world is full of what? Crooked. And what? Perverse. There's a perversion that has consumed this age. If you know what homosexuality is doing now, if you know what sexual immorality is doing now, some Christians can do anything for money. Anything. And if there was a word that was worse than anything, I will use it. You'll do anything. Strange cravings. Prostitutes everywhere. We can't pledge allegiance to God. We are willing to bow our head to the gods of this world. And that is why the dimensions of God that we have been crying for as a generation, we have not seen it. I came to warn a generation. If we don't become holy, we will not see the glory that our father saw. If we don't separate ourselves and say it is to the death, I am with Jesus. In plenty, I'm with him. When there's not enough, I'm with him. When my body is doing me somehow, I will not look for something outside the law of God to satisfy it. I will stay with Jesus. I will stay with Jesus. Oga, what we owe the world is love. We don't owe them fellowship. Love all men. But I can't be intimate with all men. Men should know that you have standards. You want to marry, you are admiring an unbeliever. Say, look at his sideburns. The boy fine, shy. It's just that he doesn't know God. Auntie, a man that doesn't know God is not fine. The first thing you look for when you are trying to build fellowship is compatibility. Can two walk together except they be in agreement? You will marry fine face and find out that fine face, when she gets angry, like I was telling them on Thursday, she's vengeful. She doesn't forgive. When you say, my darling, I'm sorry, you say, no challenge. She will now put sniper inside your camo. The anger is such that until she has satisfied her vengeance, she won't stop. It's when you are dying now, she now say, hey, I love you, I'm sorry. But you have died. You will now know that if two shall walk together, they must first of all have the same father. Must be born again. He said, what fellowship does have light have with darkness?